day. We're not gonna be able to have water for them. And there perhaps are more leaks or something. I'm gonna need to contact DEQ about hearing us on that, you know. And we're gonna have to deal with the water, potable water issue. They're gonna be, I think they're gonna be tough to get around that one, because with the school, they're gonna want water out there. So we're either gonna have to have water in the system, or we're gonna have to figure out where we're gonna get water that's potable. So we've got that.
What's gonna be our options if you don't have potable water?
You mean in the system?
Yeah, in the system.
You're gonna have to buy water. You're gonna have to buy water, I believe, unless I can beg DEQ and say, look, we don't have the money to buy water and we can't get water into the system, and they say, okay, never mind, you know, and I don't think we're gonna hear
I don't
that.
think so either. Too much going on in newspapers.
Well, the other option is school could back up. I know it's one of Oklahoma City schools, or somebody's holding off going to school because of it.
I'm gonna tell you, I think we have school way too early in Oklahoma. You know,
It used to be after,
it's ridiculously
holiday
early.
there
We all
in
know it's too
September.
hot to start school, and, you know, their air conditioning bill alone is gonna be outrageous. But it is what it is, and we can't force the school to push their
No, we can't
date
force them
back
to do
unless
anything.
they wanted to do that, you know, and that's always something you could talk to them about, you know, that we're working on it. Is, you know, is there any way? But those are the things you need to be concerned about, is the compliance issue, the potable water by the A, and then the fine.
And potable water says it has to be approved by DEQ and the health department.
It has to meet their standards, and it has to start on the A.
Will they accept bottled water or gallon jugs of water? Is that, I mean, if, I'm just being, I'm just trying to be honest with you. If they'll accept bottled water, that's your cheapest route.
Yeah, probably is.
Because a pallet of bottled water
Yeah.
is gonna cost you about around $400 or so. That is definitely by far your cheapest route. Because you start talking about having water trucked in or having water buffalo sitting there, and it is high dollar.
Well, you can hope if you can buy a couple of days, you know, if you got enough water, potable water a couple of days, to give Scott and his crew a little more time to work out things. And it sounds like they're gonna come along, but what concerns me is getting all that back teeth business done, you know, even after it's online. I mean, it's gonna be tough to make. It's gonna be tough. Yeah.
Right now, you're basically pressuring up a new system, doing a startup one.
You're probably looking at Monday before you can pull back these, is that right?
School,
And then if one comes back bad, then you got.
Then you're gonna have to
You have to
back up
resample.
and work on it again, yeah. So I think you're gonna have to, even if it's a contingent motion, that, you know, if we're up and running and we're approved by the 8th, great, you don't have to worry about bottled water. But if you aren't, you need to probably make a motion that somebody in this system is authorized to go buy bottled water for the school. Before the 8th. I doubt.
You're saying you'll probably have a plant
The-
go, but the system is different.
He's not gonna be able to pull the samples, really pull the samples until
these plants basically operate right now. What we went out there and just put in the monitoring equipment that DEQ requires you to have, which was the analyzer and the chart. And that right there is pretty much what we did, and that's what they should be in compliance with. Right now, when they change that media stuff out, got the plant back going, you're now putting water back in your system, in your tires, and that's where it's going to take probably a day or two to fill your tires. Pressurize the system. And then he has to pull his back tees, instead of sending those on the system. That's going to be 2 days.
And then analyzer is not working. And that's what he's looking at.
It's
So you're realistically looking at by the end of next week before all your samples are back. And if none of them fail, it'd be potable water at that time. So
if your system
and
is
that's
up,
unless you've got leaks, you can't catch up.
you've got water in your tires, system pressure, water in the tires. Pull back this system.
It's got these tanks.
Yeah, that is. DEQ legally requires you to have 25 pounds pressure. So as long as you meet that 25 pounds pressure, in that line, in that system, you can pull samples, because you're legal by DEQ standards, it's in your paper. But I know, we all don't want this 25 pound pressure.
No.
But you gotta get your towers for you to accomplish what your pressure is.
And then, you know, we got that aid deadline, that's the water for the school. The next is full compliance with those 4 things we've been talking about, pressure, the bag T, the turbidity, and so on, by the 14th. That's the one I'm gonna give Scott my phone number, and he's gonna stay in touch with me and let me know whether I need to get busy and request an extension of that or hearing or something, because, you know, we're gonna have just another violation if we don't have it up, we know, on the 14th. It's 14th, maybe, you know, we may be able to make it.
If your back T samples come back, they should take you off in violations, because what we're actually doing out there on that plan has nothing to do with violations, it's automation of the system.
Now, Teresa, one other
So-
thing, that one of the sections that they reference is operations. And the phrase, the lack of a licensed operator is going to be one of the items that they will correct by the 15th.
Yeah.
Well, I will say something.
Go ahead.
When I redid my license, they took my money back in June. They told us we will not be receiving our even though our license expired in June, we was not going to get our license sent out to the end of July.
Yep, I have got one.
And that's what really,
That's the old catch-22.
Yes.
You know, you need to be
Supposed to have it on you,
licensed,
but
but
they're
we're not
supposed
gonna
to have
give
it
it
on
to
you
you.
all the time, but they're not going to send it to you to the end of this month.
Is this through DEQ?
This is
It's like this every
Yes, sir.
year. Last year, it took me 2 months to get mine.
But you're talking about actually getting certification.
But they say you were to carry it on you.
Yeah, you gotta carry that.
So are you certified now, even though they have your money? And
As far as I know, I am. Yes, I am certified.
But
it's
on
not
paper in your
operated.
pocket,
But
you're
you don't
not.
have a little
It's
card to
not
carry
But
it
this
on.
card in my pocket says it expired.
But his is expired now?
Yeah.
He hadn't had his training.
So each, what, year, 2
Yeah.
years, you gotta have training?
Year and
Every year, you have to have it renewed. Every 24 hours of training.
Yeah,
I
it
think we need to
expires at
ask you
6:30.
about that, take
6:30 of
if
each
that's
year.
something they want done by the 14th to get their operating license
I can do that.
renewed.
I can do that, and if they respond how I fear they will, that, yeah, we're gonna require it, but they're not issuing the cards, then, you know, then that might be something I need
Well,
to
I'd
call
like to
Richard
know why it's
about.
taking so long to get.
Yeah.
Well, I know what they're gonna
But
say,
they
but
have
they don't have
everybody at
manpower.
once.
Don't have the manpower.
Well, and they turn,
That's-
everybody's returning at the same
Well,
time.
we don't either, you know, that
Does
seems to be,
everybody
that
renew at the same time?
Yes.
seems to be a big
Well,
thing.
Everybody in the state of Oklahoma.
Everybody in the state of Oklahoma.
Now, what
Will
about,
not receive it.
because that means he would have to go to class and training between now and the 14th. Do you know the schedules, if there's any
Walmart right now. The training.
available he could even go to?
Renewal training.
And-
Turn off
And I don't want this district, whoever's gonna handle that, or, you know, they want me to handle it, I think I probably